It's time for Westside High School Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch, relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road, ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners, when planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement of Preston Broadcasting, LLC and Westside High School Athletics, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media is strictly prohibited.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Since 2005, North Stars Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston. Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today.
Hello and welcome everybody here to Malad High School. I am Cody Olsen, your voice of the West Side Pirates. Tonight we are getting ready for a matchup between West Side and the Lady Dragons of Malad. It is a loud gymnasium here tonight. I am in the gymnasium getting ready for this district matchup, the second round between these two teams. Thank you for joining us here on the Crumble Cookie pregame show. Let's go ahead and talk about these teams here on the North Stars Ultimate Outdoors at Scene Set at 777 North State Street in Preston. It's where the fun starts. Malad 16-3 with a 5-0 undefeated district record right now. They've looked inspired and really good looking today. Rather, this entire season. looked very in sync. They've been able to play very well with one another, led by Hallie Horsley and Brinley Jones, as well as sophomore Izzy Haycock. The libero Briley Oglesby also defensively. I mean, this team has done very well for themselves. When you take a look at their record, their only losses coming to Thunder Basin, a 4A stellar volleyball program out in Gillette, Wyoming, Jackson, and Star Valley. So the only losses have come out of state for the Malad Lady Dragons. Everybody else, they've been able to pretty well sweep. They have not lost a set outside of one to Soda Springs back on the 21st of September, according to MaxPreps.com. So Westside looking for some redemption here today. They were able, they dropped their home game in 3 sets to the Lady Dragons. Here they are once again. As I have mentioned before in our promos throughout the week, and I will mention now, we will not have video broadcast tonight due to an agreement between Malad High School and the NFHS. Apologies for that. Unfortunately, we'll just have audio here and probably only have audio for the rest of the year here in Malad. Stinks, I know. We're going to go ahead, take a quick break, come back to you with our Evergreen Financial Coaches Show. The financial experts in Franklin County here to help you make your best financial decisions since 2005. We had a great interview with head coach Julie Grimm. We'll go ahead and get into that right after this here on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type in sizes small to 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting the Preston and Westside sports programs. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street in Preston, Idaho.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
When buying a vehicle, you want the process to be straightforward and the financing simple. At West Motor and West Motor Ford, that's exactly the way that you'll be treated. They also understand that accidents can happen and maintenance will be needed. When you find yourself in need of body and paint work, windshield repair, work under the hood, or under the vehicle, West Motor would love to help you out and earn your trust. Turn to West Motor and West Motor Ford in Preston and Hyde Park.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
We welcome you into our Evergreen Financial Coaches Show. I am Cody Olsen, joined here with head coach Julie Grimm of the West Side Girls Volleyball Program. Coach, it is officially fall. You can feel it. It is raining. It is cold. I don't know. What is what is your favorite season?
I love fall time.
Fall is so good.
Is one of my favorites.
Fall is so good. You know, my wife loves the corn mazes. You know, sports are in full swing, sweater weather. What do you love about fall?
I love wearing sweatshirts, but I just love the colors. I love how everything changes.
Oh my gosh, the leaves are absolutely beautiful right now. It's fantastic.
Yes, they are.
Coach, it is fall season. We're so late into fall's come around, and that means for us that volleyball season is kind of starting to wrap up. We only have 2 more weeks of volleyball left. Can you believe that we're almost done with the regular season?
I really can't. I can't believe it is the last couple of weeks.
That is insane. It has gone by so fast for me. Coach, you know, talking about, we're not at the end of the season quite yet, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit about, you know, what have you seen from these girls growth-wise from the beginning of the season to where we're at right now? This is the most pivotal time for playing your best volleyball. How do you feel like these girls have really grown up until this point?
I was talking to him last night, and I was watching some film on these games that we're having this week, and I said we were such a different team just at the beginning of the season when we played these teams that we were playing this week. And I told him, I like the growth. I like to see that you guys are having, I guess, a higher volleyball IQ, I guess is kind of how I was saying it. It's just that we're understanding volleyball better, we're understanding our team better, and I think that's been helping us.
Do you feel like, you know, looking back, did you watch the film with the girls, or did you just watch it yourself?
Yes, parts of it.
Okay.
I watched the whole thing by myself, but then we just kind of did some parts of it.
Can you tell me a little bit about what the girls' reaction was to pointing out those differences from the beginning of the year to now? Did they notice those differences?
Yeah, they did. They're like, why was I there? I was like, I don't play there right now. Like, I should have been right here covering. And it's those little things. Oh, I was late to the block, or oh, I needed to swing better. You know, like they all made comments. And I love that they see that in themselves and that they can point out how they need to fix or something they did good. Like, they're able to point those things out, and I like that about the team right now.
Coach, you know, these girls got to kind of look back into the past and see their past selves. They've grown so much over these last weeks, and now it is time for very pivotal volleyball. We're going to be playing probably the 2 top seeds in the district in Malad tonight, and then Bear Lake for senior night. How important is it for your team to feel confident in these last couple games getting ready for the district tournament?
I don't know. We've watched like kind of their records of Malad and Bear Lake, and we've watched the teams they've beat, the teams they've lost to, and I'm like, girls, do you realize what a good team we are? Like, they don't bring anything that we can't handle. It's us that beat ourselves. And the girls have noticed that. They're like, yeah, that's us. I don't know why we're even in our heads. And so I'm hoping that we've prepared ourselves, physically and mentally for these next 2 games, because they will be tough games. They're hard games. They're both good teams. And so I just hope they go out there and just know to play our volleyball and not get scared or whatever it is that they've been doing, I guess.
Yeah. So. You mentioned maybe some jitters. It's a big moment. A lot of these girls didn't have varsity experience going in. You watched back. You said you watched back on the Bear Lake game and the Malad game. What happened in those games that you hope to improve on for tonight and for that Bear Lake game for senior night? What do you hope to be the biggest difference looking back between those?
I think when they make mistakes, they just have to keep pushing forward and play harder that next play.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in those games they had pivotal moments where they just sort of gave up instead of play harder. And I hope tonight that I see that I think they've been improving in that area. And so I'm hoping just to see them push through and push points better than we have in the past.
a lot of areas for improvement, obviously, but these girls have come such a long way, and now it is time for us to kind of recognize some of these seniors that will be moving on. Sada and Holly are going to get their moment against Bear Lake. What does senior night mean to you?
Like, I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, man, those two are so fun. They've made, they've really helped this team out. Those two are two of my more positive girls, and they keep us smiling. They keep us laughing, and I'm definitely going to miss them. They're two girls that are definitely a presence out on the court.
They're going to be super fun. We'd love to take the moment when that time comes to recognize them against Bear Lake on Thursday.
Yes.
Coach, as pertaining to this Malad game tonight, we talk a lot about, where to be. We watch film and all this different type of stuff. So much kind of goes into it. And I guess my question to you is it really just next game up? Are we just focusing on Malad right now, or is there a side eye a little bit to, oh my goodness, how do we prepare for the postseason? Is that even on your radar whatsoever right now?
It is, and I told them we've got to show up. I've told them these next few games we've got to show up and show them that there is that competition still, and that we're still a team that has that competitive drive. And so right now I've tried to have them, okay, we're focused on Malad today. But we know we have Bear Lake, we know we have Aberdeen next week, and then we know we go into district. And so there's not much not a ton of time left to prepare ourselves mentally for this. And so it's been on all of our radar the past, little bit, realizing we don't have that much longer until district, until we really, got to pull this team together and play as a team.
Right. And, what would it mean for you and the girls if you show out? It doesn't necessarily have to translate to a win. Malad's been great all year round. We'd love to get a win out in Malad. But what would you say if, you go into 5 sets versus Malad tonight? What do you think that would do for your girls?
I think going into 5 sets would just give them confidence, showing that they can work hard, that they can play with good teams, which, I think our best all season this far has been playing with Grace. Our team really showed up when we played Grace both times. But that team, I know, was going to come out again, and they're a good team. And we played with Grace, but we lost with Grace.
Right.
So I just hope that they show up and play. I think that would give us just a confidence booster that, hey, we're doing better, which the last couple games that we've played, we've won one, lost one the last couple, and we're starting to show up more. And so I'm just hoping we pull together a full game here of, totally showing up and totally playing ball.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that the girls have it in them. We're excited to go ahead and cover that out tonight. Yeah. Coach, thanks so much for joining us here on the Evergreen Financial Coaches Show today. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll go ahead and let you go. We'll go into our break and get ready for the start of today's game against the Malad Dragons here right after this.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security. Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, and I am your local Medicare agent. Medicare annual open enrollment starts October 15th and ends December 7th. Call me at 208-852-2367 for a no-cost one-on-one consultation in your home, or come visit me at Larry's Pharmacy in Preston.
It's time to meet tonight's lineup for the West Side Pirates. The starting lineups are brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Holly Croft, Weston, Idaho. Britta Grimm, Dayton, Idaho.
Sydney Stewart, Fairview, Idaho.
Sydney Parkinson, Fairview, Idaho.
Brooklyn Beckstead, Weston, Idaho.
Miley Kundick, Weston, Idaho.
Sada Buddy Scarliner, Clifton, Idaho.
Allie Henderson, Dayton, Idaho.
Brill Evans, Weston, Idaho.
Reagan Bingham, Weston, Idaho.
Welcome back to the Crumble Cookie pregame show, bringing friends and families over together over the world's best cookies. A little tongue slip right there. And it's time for us to introduce our starting lineups of the Malad Lady Dragons. It is number 3, Brinley Oglesby. Number 4, Adley Kimberling. Number 5, the sophomore Brinley Jones. Sophomore, number 8, Izzy Haycock. Senior, Hallie Horsley. And sophomore, Liv Nilsson. Along with some other fantastic gals who have come out to play some volleyball tonight for the Malad Lady Dragons. Our starting lineups today brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, providing funeral care services to Franklin County and the Cache Valley area since 1925. We're going to go ahead and bump up our speaker for a PA announcement.
But the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you.
Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle a spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the statewide Student Advisory Council, your friends at the Idaho High School Activities Association, and Malad High School.
So that was a announcement both by the captain Sada Mariscal and number 4 Adley Kimberling, reminding you of the importance of sportsmanship at all of these games. We're grateful to have 2 officials coming out here tonight to be able to help us out. We are at an official shortage, an officiating official shortage here in the state of Idaho. The ladies have shaken hands underneath the tape. West Side located on our right side, Malad on the left. And we are going to get underway for the start of this matchup. Again, we'd like to remind all of you joining us here on mylocalradio.com that we will not have a video stream today or any time throughout the year at Malad High School due to broadcast rights being sold from Malad to the NFHS. So all I can say is if you want to watch tonight, it's going to have to be through the NFHS. I can be here for audio, and that's what I'm going to do today. Well, the ladies come back out on the floor. Malad 16-3. They've come across a fantastic season wherein they've got only 2 seniors on the team. That's Adley Kimberling and Hallie Horsley. A lot of junior potential. This team could get even better next year. But Hallie Horsley, you know, has been one of the players to watch around the state of Idaho. She's been stellar with a huge hitting percentage, averaging about 16 kills per game. She's been lights out. They're going to feed her early and often. One thing that Coach Grimm talked about in what she wants to see different from the first game against Malad back in Westside, they'd love to see challenges at the net and just shake off those little mistakes in the early game. Got to have a one-play mentality, and we are going to get underway. Serving from right to left is your Westside Pirates. Henderson sends it off into the middle, taken on the back line by the Dragons. Kimberling will set up on the far side. The attack is tipped at the line, dug up by the Pirates at the 10-foot line. Here comes the counter from Grimm. That one laces through into the back line, bounces off of Kimberling and out of bounds. So Britta Grimm starts things off here hot in Malad. 1-0 in favor of the visiting Westside Pirates. Henderson again in the center line on the right to left. Across the line is taken by Horsley. Malad in the middle attack. This one is tipped high up in the air, dug up by the Pirates. And a miscommunication between Croft and Bingham as that falls right in between them. Westside had a good chance to send that one over, but it falls down right in between those two frontline players. Here is a service taken on the diving dig by Mariscal. Another dig on the right side, and then pushed on over by the Pirates over to Malad. Here comes the setup in the middle. The attack by Haycock is blocked by Bingham. Second try on the far side, out of bounds, and it will end up being points for the Pirates as the Dragons send that one out the back line on the error. 2-1. You're reading on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. This is Britta Grimm to serve for the Pirates on the back line. Diving dig by Horsley up in the air, and she'll get back up on her feet and launch. Good reception by the Pirates. Their counterattack from the left side. Mariscal bounces off of 2 Lady Dragons on the back line quickly and down. So here comes Westside out like a shot from a cannon. They are up 3-1 after that kill from Mariscal. Grimm again diving dig at the 10-foot line. 2 touches and a clearance for the Dragons. Parkinson pushes it high up in the air and it rolls backwards towards the back wall for the kill. Horsley was not prepared for it, but nonetheless she's able to get that one off of her right hand through the defense of Westside and out. Here comes a Malad service taken by the Pirates, an over return, and it is dunked on by Horsley by Parkinson. Parkinson over returns it, gives it right up to Horsley, who sends it down with a hammer fist on that far side. We're all notched up at 3. Another service taken. This time Parkinson will get it in play. Croft on the right side attacks, inbounds into the back left corner. Yes, indeed, Holly Croft. And I love when Holly scores. You can hear the yeah, Holly. Yeah, Holly. Great stuff there. Here's Reagan Bingham for the Pirates. In the center middle back line, service taken off of the bump. A setup for Horsley on the far side. The Dragons get that one to go as that was a knuckleball straight at Britta Grimm. Diving to her left. It will bounce off of her left forearm and then out the back line. Well, back-to-back answers by either team. So far equaled up at 4. Haycock for the Dragons sends it to Grimm of the Pirates. A setup on the left side. Mariscal laces that one in between 2 Dragon defenders into the back right corner for the kill. That's the second one for Sada. Her and Holly are going to get recognized out on senior night tomorrow against the Bear Lake Bears. Mariscal leads the team in kills. She's been the go-to player and outside hitter for the Pirates. And this is Beckstead of Westside. She will send it right to the back line, saved from going out of bounds. Malad on the middle attack. This is Horsley into the block. Kundick Brick wall, says absolutely no siree, Bob, and that is a huge play by Kundick and a candidate for our I Care For You highlight play of the game. 6-4 for the Pirates. Service again, screaming up to get it is the Dragons. They'll give it back to Horsley in the middle, and she does not miss the second time. Goes right at Beckstead in the back left corner. Nothing that she can do. Bounces off of her defense and down onto the floor on that back left line. 6-5 advantage for West Side. And the libero Oglesby for the Dragons sends that one to the libero of the Pirates. Here's Kundick on the soft touch down the line. Dug up high into the air. Good defensive counter. The Pirates on the middle attack. Kundick is blocked, backed up by Parkinson. They're going to go to the left side. Mariscal, this one off the tip and grabbed by the Dragons on the back line. Horsley with the full head of steam. That one off the tip. Saved. Kept up in the air on the front line by Kundick. Over the head drag, back over to the Dragons. Horsley again on her feet. Yes. Powers through the block of Henderson and Kundick. And that was just great heads-up play by both teams. Eventually, Horsley gets the easy setup, goes in with the outside hit, and punches it through. Henderson gets a bad reception into the center middle, tried to punch it over and across as it was an over return from the back line, and Malad takes the lead as they slam dunk it on the head of Henderson, 7-6. Oglesby out of bounds for the Dragons, out the near sideline, side out. We're back at equal sevens. We talked about on the pregame show how big this would be for West Side to come away with a victory here today. It would be a huge confidence booster, all sorts of different stuff. Here comes a setup in the middle for the Dragons. Kundick goes 1v1 versus Horsley, and she's going to fall victim to the powerful attack of Horsley right on the center logo. A substitution as out comes Daniels. In comes Brinley Jones. Malad up by 1, 8-7, and the service by the Dragons, taken by the Pirates on the back line. A set up to the right side, Kundick off of the tip and blocking out of bounds. She squeezed that one in there just across the top of the tape on that far side. Bounces off of Jones and out of bounds. And so far, not backing down, the West Side Pirates. Here goes Pirates service just across the tape. That was a laser from Kundick. The reception and clearance over back to the Pirates. On the right side, Henderson will set up Grimm on the opposite outside hit. It is tipped and handled well by Malad. Over return and a tip back to the line. Third touch over to Malad. Middle attack again. This one dug up by Mariscal and the Pirates on the back line. Bingham launches, just sends that one low. Had a good look at it. She looked like she kind of did the same thing during practice a few times. Just had to get that thing up over the net. She was right there, had a clear lane of attack, but just kind of launched that one low, 9-8. Reception by Mariscal and West Side. An outside attack for Grimm. That one lofts into the air and dives just before the end of the line. Stays in bounds for the kill, 9-9. And the ladies of West Side look very confident right now. Playing some great defense, getting things working on offense. This is what you would love to see. Henderson to the Malad libero. A setup on the outside. How does that squeeze through? I have no idea. That one looked like it teleported in between the arms of Croft, bounced off of her shoulder and went out of bounds. Malad up 10-9, and another service taken by the Pirates. They weren't ready for it. Bounces off of Parkinson into the stands for the service ace. 2-point lead now. This is Liv Nelson of Malad. She will serve just across the top of the tape. Pirates will take it flying out of bounds as Grimm. Her attack dug up by Malad. They'll feed back to the far side. It is blocked by Bingham and Croft. Snuck past him the first time, won't do it the second time. A huge block on that far side comes back into the center middle of play, down on the Malad Dragon logo. And they're back within one. This is Grimm rolling off of her left hand, her right hand service, lofted across on the back line, taken by the Dragons. A near side setup. Haycock tries to soft touch it over and across and dug up twice from underneath the net. It is just finger rolled over the line by Malad as that initial dig goes too close to the top of the tape. Nobody there to defend. 12-10 for the Dragons. Mariscal over returned, and that one, Croft able to dig that thing up. Handling a lot of heat off of that ball. That has been back-to-back over returns that have led to easy points for the Dragons. 13-10, and service from left to right again. Good heads-up play by Parkinson. Matrix move, diving out of the way. It goes out the back line on the service error. Here comes Bingham for West Side. Serving from right to left as she takes possession of the ball. That one just over the top of the tape. Diving dig by the libero. A setup for Horsley on the far side. Wow. I mean, picture perfect. Right down the line, inbounds. Hallie Horsley definitely making her case for, at least district player of the year as an outside hitter. Haycock and Malad diving over. Grimm slow to get to it at the three-point line. Dives for it and bounces off of her, and the Pirates starting to lose a little bit of traction. It is 15-11 now as Malad starting to get back-to-back points. Another soft touch. Croft, the first one to receive it. Henderson back into the middle. Grimm, yes! 10-foot line attack into the back left corner, and she squeezes it in there. Westside's been pretty good on the hitting percentage so far in this first set, and that's been a big difference than what we've seen earlier in the season. It hasn't been a great hitting percentage, but right now, pretty high. Service from Brooklyn Beckstead. Malad will counter in the middle attack by Horsley, and there is just not a whole lot that Westside can do as Horsley just power punches it through three separate defenders down into the center middle of the defense for another kill. Horsley racking up the points. 16-12. Parkinson to Henderson. They're going to go on the right side for Mariscal, and she tries to match it, but it will go out of bounds. Side out into the Malad student section. 17-12. Oglesby to Grimm, and the Pirates will three-touch bump and attack Kundick to the back line. That is dug up by the Dragons. High into the air. Horsley gets a jump on it. Inbounds. Gets in between Beckstead and Grimm. And here comes the timeout, brought to you by Magnolia Road, the women's boutique store in downtown Preston. Malad squeezing out a 6-point lead, 18-12. We'll take the break, come back to you right after this on 105.5 KACH.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Welcome back here to Malad High School. I am Cody Olsen, your voice of the West Side Pirates. A back and forth early battle in the first set brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area of Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. Malad has kind of built recent momentum to go up 6-18-12 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. They will serve from left to right into the center middle of the Pirates. It's an over return again and dunked on by Kimberling on the near side, putting it right down on top of the heads of the front line of West Side. So that's been a common theme probably about 4 or 5 times in this match. West Side's back line over returns it right at the net. Here comes the setup on the right side for Mariscal and the Pirates. A great dig and save by Malad, set up for Horsley, and again powers through those arms of Henderson and Kundick on the far side. 20-12. Malad again to serve. Pirates will take it. Parkinson to the front line, a setup for Kundick, and that one is blocked easily. Here comes a second try. It will be a clearance over to the back left corner for Malad. Horsley down the lane again. Punches it, hits the antenna, and that will end up being points for the Pirates. Get a quick break and reprieve. They got to make up 7 points here to tie things up. And you can do it with Mariscal serving. And Malad goes out of rotation. That is the call from our far sideline judge. Coach Tripp trying to get an explanation for it. And that's just a freebie point back to West Side. Mariscal to serve once again. This one taken right off of the shoulder of the back line of Malad and cleared back over to the Pirates. Henderson to the near side Grimm. Her attack is blocked at the line. Here comes a redo. Right side attack. Kundik too far out the back line. And right now, you can definitely tell that Malad's defense is affecting the offensive efficiency of Westside right now. It's been back-to-back-to-back blocks. They've just been able to read it really well. Horsley with a dime serve right in front of Parkinson. Takes that top spin right down into the hardwood for the service ace, 22-14. Horsley again. Jumping attack, and it will go right to Bingham and Mariscal. It'll bounce off of both of them and out of bounds. Coach Grimm will take the timeout again, 23-14. Take a breather. We'll come back to you right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
Hey there, Pirate fans. If you like tonight's game, make sure to follow and subscribe to My Local Radio Westside on YouTube to watch live Westside Pirate sports action online all year round.
Up the hole goes Moser. He makes one man miss, and he's off to the races. He's at midfield.
Don't miss a moment and stay in the loop with mylocalradio.com this sports season. If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
Coming back out of the break, another service ace by Hallie Horsley. Been able to just kind of, the speed on those attacks have just been too much to handle for the West Side back line. Set point here in the first, and it will be a service error by Horsley into the net. 3 straight aces, and then a service error. Back on the line, this is Kundik. Her service for the Pirates taken by Malad high up into the rafters. A set up into the middle. Jones. That one touched twice by Westside and sent back over to the Dragons. Lining up to it and into the net. Good defense by Bingham on the center middle block position. Stared down Liv Nelson. Made sure that ball was going to go too low. I don't think that it was going to go across the net, but nonetheless, the body was there to challenge. Kundik again, saved from going out of bounds by Horsley. A set up on the far side for Malad, laced down the line and taken well. Grimm rising up for West Side. That one dances past Oglesby to her right. And West Side on a little mini run. Still match point for Malad, 24-17. Just across the tape, a deep squat taken by the Dragons. Here is the tip, double touched, and then dug up from underneath the net. Back over to the Dragons again. Here comes another attack. That one is blocked. Horsley sends that one well back into the air. Desperation third bump from the Dragons falls short underneath the net from, Aniston Tovey. Match point again. Westside getting ever closer, 24-18. Kundik saved by Oglesby on the back line again. Far side attack from the Dragons is blocked by the Pirates. Here comes a soft touch dug up by Westside on the front line. Bingham just too far. Side out coming to the near side, and that is how the first set will end. Malad takes it, 25-18. In a little fun rally towards the end. Some good things. And some things you got to clean up. Got to stay away from those over returns if you are the Pirates. We'll go ahead and reset our score. Westside goes up. Malad goes up 1-0 over the Westside Pirates here in Malad. We'll come back to you right after this on 105.5 KACH.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, and I am your local Medicare agent. Medicare annual open enrollment starts October 15th and ends December 7th. Call me at 208-852-2367 for a no-cost one-on-one consultation in your home, or come visit me at Larry's Pharmacy in Preston.
Welcome back into the sports broadcast booth. I am Cody Olsen, your voice of the Westside Pirates. One set is down, and the Westside Lady Pirates fought valiantly, but it is Malad that takes the first set, 25-28. They go up 1-0 in the set department. We'll get ready for set number 2, brought to you by Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Butterfly Express Essential Oils, quality doesn't have to be expensive. You can go ahead and find the best quality essential oils here right in Franklin County. You don't have to go all the way down to Utah County. You know exactly who I'm talking about. You can go ahead, stay here, get some good quality essential oils with the promo code KACH. Malad will serve, taking it off the one-touch bounce by Mariscal, and that will go underneath the net for the service ace. Starting things off, that is Kimberling, the senior, here in this second set. The second service, this time taken by Mariscal. This one more playable. In the middle, attack by Grimm. Cross-court taken, and the dig. Malad in the middle. Dug up by the Pirates on the half circle. This is Grimm on the left side. Bounced off of Haycock into the antenna. And Britta has been really, really pulling her weight tonight. She's been really good, keeping it in bounds. And that strong attack not able to be corralled by the Dragons. This is Henderson towards the back right corner, dug up by Haycock and the Dragons. The far side attack, Jones has that one tipped at the line from Croft and comes back down to earth just behind the defense of West Side on the far side. Another kill there for the Lady Dragons. This is Daniels. Her top spin serve taken by the Pirates. A far side setup for Grimm. Cross court and received by Malad. Quick counter attack, bounced off the top of the tape, and Grimm gets the cross. She is all smiles today, as that is her second kill of the set. Just as many points for the Pirates, 2-2. She will serve, taken at the 10-foot line. Malad on the counterattack. Haycock is rejected at that front line by Bingham and Mariscal. Big block there. 3-2. Advantage West Side. West Side service from right to left. Taken by the net, low service error for Grimm, and that equals things up at 3. Daniels again, service right to Kundick. Right side for Croft. Her attack diving up into the air is the Malad libero and pushed back over to the Pirates. High up on the right side. Middle attack. Bingham is rejected, and here comes that cross-court attack from Kundick following through as everybody sucked up. That was too far out the back line. Just a little bit too far. Kundick had the right idea, but it just does not get down into play. Grimm, quick, saving it off of the ceiling, and almost with the Hail Mary over the head. Fist attack from Mariscal on the near side. That one goes into the antenna for the error. Just couldn't corral that on 3 touches. Mariscal back into the middle. The Pirates set up on the left side, and it is a 2-hit violation on Henderson, who also sent it over the net for what would have been a slam dunk play for Haycock and the Dragons on the opposite side. Here is the Pirates receiving in the middle, diving to grab it. Mariscal with the right hand attack. Battle at the tape. Horsley is blocked by Bingham. That one dances on top of the tape, and that will just touch outside on the side out near our near side judge in the tower. 7-3 for Malad. Good battle. Pirate reception. That one goes into the bench off of Kundick and out of bounds. 8-3. Parkinson will come in for Kundick. Daniels again to serve to Parkinson in the back left corner. A setup for Mariscal. The Pirate attack will go low into the tape and ricochet backwards. Things starting to get away from the Pirates early in this second set, down 9-3 on a few error attacks. Parkinson off of the ceiling, diving to grab it is Henderson, and the push off from the Pirates over to the Malad back line. Here comes Horsley, the attack. I don't know how she does it, but it just goes to the right place every time. Off balance, flying to her right, attacking to the back left corner. That is good. 10-3, and the timeout taken on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics. We'll be back in 30 seconds right after this.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
Buzzer sounds, back into the action as Daniels and the Malad Dragons send it over to the Pirates center defensively. Third touch clearance from the Pirates back over to Malad. Here comes the back set on the near side. The attack in and through Pirate forearms and down across on the far side. Diving for it was Henderson, the backline defender, but no avail to get it up off of the floor. Here comes another service dug off of one knee. The Pirates will attack in the middle. Bingham just has to launch it off of her forehead. Diving dig. Horsley is blocked on that far side for Malad. Another Malad attack. This one touched by Croft, and she takes it just barely. Might have palmed it, but nonetheless, we're going to count the block. I like it, Holly. I like it. Coach Tripp wanted that to be a lift call. You could tell that she was arguing on that far side with the officials, but can't go back in time. Here comes Malad on the attack from Horsley into the net. 5-11. Reagan Bingham. It's been one of those shining stars for the season who've developed very quickly. Horsley again for Malad. This one, Henderson takes the shot right into the arm. Tries to absorb it And then it goes flying into the far side stands. Horsley makes a statement with that one. 12-5 for Malad. Haycock and that backline defender will take it. And Horsley gets the over return and dunks it on Henderson on the far side again. You got to keep that thing from going over the top of the tape if you're West Side. It's just too good of a front line to lay something up for a slam dunk alley-oop play. Here comes another over returned, and again it will be dunked on by Horsley. Back-to-back over returns. The back line of West Side having a hard time keeping it on their side of the floor right now. 14-5. And Horsley's just having a highlight reel day, getting those over and across. Haycock this time is received well by the Pirates. A clean setup for Mariscal, but it will be side-outed from left to right, out of bounds into the Malad bench. Another service from Malad. This one a soft one, taken to the 10-foot line, and another over return for Horsley, who slams it with the right hand into the center of the defense of West Side. I don't know if it's just the speed or something. Things have just not been able to stay on the right side for the Pirates. Here comes a clean setup for Mariscal, and another side out right in that exact same area. Too shallow on the attack for the outside hitter of West Side. 17-5. Haycock goes to Parkinson on the far side. They'll set up Croft, who launches the flat foot attack. Malad will counter with Horsley on the opposite side, and that one goes in and through. And a little bit of frustration on the faces of the West Side Lady Pirates as they don't feel like anything is working for them right now. 18-5, Malad serves again. Grimm up in the air. Henderson gets underneath it, and it will be cleared by the Pirates back over to the Dragons. Horsley rising up on the opposite side. It is blocked by Croft, in bounds. And that's a good highlight play for Croft, who's been staring down the barrel on that far side against Horsley. They're trying to put Croft, the best defender, or at least the one that can really affect with her height that opposite side against Horsley. 18-6 after the highlight block from Croft. Malad receives the Pirates serve up into the middle. Horsley at the 10-foot line, soft touch, diving dig, over return. Another over return. Horsley again just keeps getting alley-oop after alley-oop off of the forearms of West Side. They just can't seem to absorb enough of it to keep that thing in bounds onto their own side. That was 3 straight over returns for Hallie Horsley, who just kept jumping up and attacking it with the right hand. 19-6. Staying back over to the Pirates, a back set into the middle for Kundick. It is touched twice. Kundick punches it back on over. Pirates will rally. Near side, Mariscal, this one taken well, over return finally for the Pirates, but they can't get that one down onto the floor. Horsley off of the partial tip, diving attempt for Grimm to get it up, and Mariscal launches, keeps it in bounds, but before that, a 2-hit violation on Henderson on the assist. 20-6. Oglesby for Malad, straight to Parkinson, an outside attack for Mariscal, cross court, and received well off the forearms. They'll set up Horsley for Malad, and it gets caught up and wedgied into the arms of Kundick and the net. 21-6 in a quick second set, brought to you by Butterfly Express Essential Oils. It's been flying through. It's because Malad has gone on a 13-1 run. Kundick blocked, but out of bounds on the near side off the arms of Kimberling. Quick breather for the Pirates as they're just trying to get their feet underneath them. Mariscal sails it just too far out the back line. About probably 2 inches too far. 22-7 for the hometown Dragons. Malad, with a win tonight, will sweep the Pirates in district play. More than likely will get the first number 1 seed in the district tournament as Horsley gets the ace into the back left corner of West Side. Everybody screams it was going out, takes a dive at the very end. 23-7. Horsley again with the right-hand serve just over the tape, and it dances and falls backwards for an error. West Side lucky to get out of that one with minimal damage done by Horsley on the service line. Here comes Kundick. Strong, powerful serve on the far side, dug up by Tovey, and Malad pushes it back over to the Pirates. Far side, Henderson in the middle. Bingham, and a redemption. It is blocked this time. 2 touches, 3 touches, and a lift call as they try to dig it up underneath the net. Set point for Malad, 24-8. This is the senior Kimberling with the right-hand service taken by Mariscal. Henderson in the middle attack for Grimm. That one partially touched at the line. Haycock sends it backwards and sends it back over to the Pirates on the attack. Here's Mariscal. No, this is Grimm out of bounds, out the back line, and that will do it for the second set. Malad takes this one 25-8. We'll go into our third set coming up right after this here on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics here in Malad. Our next set brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli out of Clifton, Idaho. That's world-class jerky, small town USA. Papa J's. We'll be back right after this on 105.5, 1340 AM and mylocalradio.com.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type in sizes small to 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting the Preston and Westside sports programs. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street in Preston, Idaho.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com. If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit. Craving sweets or just looking for a place to catch up with friends? Head to the Preston Candy Shop on Main Street here in Preston. We've got candy, ice cream, and a cool hangout spot all rolled into one. Come visit us today for a sugar rush and good times. 27 North State Street in Preston. When buying a vehicle, you want the process.
We're going to go ahead and bring you back into the action here. It is Holly Croft that gets the attack on that far side and gets it to go. West side goes up 1-0 on the setup, and the assist from Henderson. Here's Henderson with service to the back line, taken by the Malad Dragons. Rising up to the left, another big block by Bingham and Croft. Another slam dunk by Croft, and somehow Malad is able to keep it up in the air. Bingham saves it from the near side, Back over to the Dragons. Here comes the attack. Again stuffed by Bingham and Croft. Henderson to Grimm on the near side. And West Side, yes, gets it off with a tip and out of bounds. A 2-point lead for the Lady Pirates. Down 0-2 in the set department. Kind of had a rough go in that second set. Looking for redemption set here in the third. Mariscal digs for the Pirates on the back line. Trying to race to it underneath the net was Henderson. Looking to dig it up. Not quick enough, and it falls down onto the west side portion of the court. In front of the tape, 2-1, and the ball in possession will get sent on over to the Dragons on the left side. I think this is catch. Straight to Parkinson and the Pirate defense. A setup for Grimm going right to left. That is a good dig for the Dragons. Another stuff, but this time it will roll towards the near side onto Pirate hardwood off of the arms of Croft and Bingham. Those two challenge that far side against Brindley Jones, and it leaves a gap in the middle. Pirates receive again. Here's Croft on the outside handling position, and she kind of whiffs a little bit, catches only half of it with her palm, and it goes into the net. Catch to Parkinson of the Pirates. They set up on the right side opposite for Grimm, and it will go low into the net. Pirates went up 2-0, and now dropped 4 straight points to the Dragons after a few errors. Catch again, straight to Mariscal. The Pirates will go into the middle attack for Bingham, who launches off of her forehead. A counter for catch, as it will be a 2-hit violation. The whistle on the setter for Malad, Kimberling. This is Grimm for the Pirates. Her right fist taking it across. Jones with the attack. Henderson off of the ceiling, and no time for the west side defense to rotate as it goes off of the lights and the panel and down back onto the hardwood like a rocket. 5-3 for the Dragons. Daniels to Parkinson. 10-foot line set up to the near side. Mariscal. This one laced across. Good dive. Takes a dip at the end, and it will bounce off of Daniels and out of bounds. Fourth kill for Sada tonight. 5-4 Malad. Bingham into the net for the service error. Just a little bit too low. Parkinson will come in her stead. The sophomore for Malad, Haycock, with the right-hand service to the far side, dug up, and underneath it, Croft with the attack. Yes! A 1-2 setup from Henderson to Croft. Cross court from right to left into the corner. Brings us to within 1. Brooklyn Beckstead. Next gal up to serve with the right hand, taken by Horsley of Malad. They're going to go back to her in the middle. Partial tip high up into the sky, taken, and the left side set up on the counter for the Pirates. Good dig by Tovey and Malad. Here comes a block from Kundick. Yes. Good defense by Kundick. Had to get dug up, and it gets wedged underneath the net. Katie Allen of Malad can't get it up off of the floor. 6-all here in the third, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli out of Clifton, Idaho. Back left corner set up. Horsley for Malad. Taken. Beckstead keeps it. Just barely grazes the ceiling and then goes over the net. That is a violation. Not much that she could do. She tried to absorb as much contact as she could from the attack from Horsley. But that much energy going right into your arms, it's hard to not have it go up into the ceiling. 7-6 now for Malad. The libero Oglesby to the libero of the opposite side. Pirates will attack for Kundick over the top of the front line on the outstretched arms. Third touch attack from Horsley, off balance into the net on the right side. Mariscal there to make sure that that was going back down onto the floor. 7-all. Mariscal sails that one long. Out the back line. Malad takes the advantage, 8-7. Here is Horsley. She's been dangerous from the service line. This time very returnable. It is taken and set up on the right side for Kundick off the partial tip. Back over to the Dragons. Here is Jones. Her attack stuffed at the line by Kundick, who shuffles over to the left side. Dig. Horsley back on the back line for Beckstead. Another over return, and this time Nelson gets the easy setup. Everybody had vacated. She kind of just lays it over and across into the far side 10-foot line portion of the court. 9-7 now for the Lady Dragons. Horsley again to serve. Top spin taken, over return, back over. Jones to Kundick. An assist attempt, caught up and lifted. The attack from Grimm hits home. Jones has that one caught up in her arms, trapped where the ball could not go. Couple touches and a lift. 9-8. Here's Kundick with the teal shoes. This one will be too low into the net, right down the pipe. 10-8. Malad takes possession. Mariscal, deep dig, a battle at the tape. Henderson cannot get that one across. Jones was there to play some good defense. 11-8. This is our third to last regular season game here for the Westside Pirates. Another over return and a slam dunk from Jones. Timeout taken by head coach Julie Grimm. It is a 12-8 lead for Malad. We'll take the break here in the third set, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli out of Clifton, Idaho. We'll be back on 105.5 FM, 1340 AM, KACH, Preston's Classic Hits. Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com. 12-8 coming out of the break. This is Kimberling to send it over with her right hand. Mariscal over return. Pirates will collapse in on each other. It's bumped up into the air initially by Beckstead, but then the back line lost where the ball was going as all three Lady Pirates run into each other in that back left corner. 13-8. Mariscal this time, 10-foot line set up to the left. Bingham is just off balance. 2 hits as she just couldn't quite get it cleanly off with the left hand diving to her left. 14-8. Kimberling again taken off the deep squat by Mariscal. This one has a clean look to it and it's bumped over by the Pirates back over to Malad. Kimberling in the middle for Jones. This one just dies right on her arm. She tried to finger roll it to the right side of the jumping portion of the defense in the middle, but it just did not have the up and go to get it over and across the top of the tape. Gifts a point back over to Westside, 14-9, and Henderson, the setter for Westside, will serve. A quick setup and the diving dig by Mariscal in the middle. Grimm launching off the right hand, sails it far and away into the back line and out of bounds. Mikkel Keach. Service in the middle, excuse me. Shot off to the right side, back to Croft on the near, and her attack is dug up by the Dragons. Middle attack there, stuffed by Bingham and Croft. I don't think it went across the top of the net, but Katie Allen's attack will go low, 15-10. Malad has not lost a set outside of their losses, meaning that every volleyball match they have won on the year, as on the right side, Haycock will power through the block of Mariscal and down into the center of the defense, meaning that in every game that they've won, they've only lost one set all year long, and that was Soda Springs that actually was able to get the set victory against them. They won that game 3-1, Malad did. Here's a setup for Horsley in the middle, and that one is blocked by Bingham and Croft. Down and caught up underneath the net as Malad tries to get it up and over the top, 16-11. Westside hanging around that 5-point deficit mark throughout this entire third quarter, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli. Bingham, soft touch just over the top of the 10-foot line. And Mariscal gets called for the violation. She tries to challenge and launch over the top of the tape. Try to get there a slam dunk of her own, but it just does not end up working for her, unfortunately. 17-11. Malad, service from left to right, taken to the back left corner by the Pirates, and it is over-returned, and Horsley punches it down with the right hand off of Henderson and out of bounds. It is an 18-11 lead in this third set for the Malad Dragons. We'll take the break, come back to you right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
We bring you back into the Dragons' Den, home of the Malad Dragons, after that quick break from our sponsor, Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. For all your car part needs, go ahead and find them on State Street, Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Malad comes out of the break up 18-11. Westside had taken the timeout, brought to you by Magnolia Road, to kind of get their feet underneath them, take a breather, try and make this thing a little bit closer, try to usurp and take the lead, hopefully. Grimm takes it off cleanly. They'll set up Croft on the opposite side. Malad digs on the back line, high up in the air. Horsley off balance, will send one up into the rafters. Pirates take it. Mariscal off balance on her own, received by Malad. This time Horsley, yes, blocked by Croft. She's had a great game today, taking on Horsley. Horsley's been able to get a few open looks, but Croft has made things, a challenge for her on that opposite side. And the soft attack was no match for the height and the big, strong hands of Holly Croft. Beckstead into the back left corner for Malad. They'll set up Horsley in the middle this time, and it will be blocked but kept up in the air. Wow, great defense by Malad. Here comes the left side setup for Mariscal. Oglesby touches the ceiling on her reception and pushed back over to the Pirates. Parkinson finds herself underneath it, pushes it back over. Horsley on the opposite side. This one bounced off the top of the tape and down behind the front line of the Pirates. 19-12. Substitution. Out comes Ketch. In comes Nelson. Grimm and Parkinson collide, both screaming, "I got it," here on the near side. It bounces off of both of them and out of bounds. 20-12 after the service ace by Oglesby. Dragons again will serve into Parkinson. Set up on the right side. Mariscal with a clean look off of the forearms of Kimberling, way up into the air and out of bounds. Pirate point. Down by 7. Mariscal. Down the runway with the right-hand service taken by Daniels, and then Malad will attack in the middle. Pirates get up underneath it, send it on over on the successful clearance. Horsley, the block, inbounds. Henderson and Kundick create the brick wall. That thing launched way out and away, and they had no more runway. It went to the most farthest point into the back left corner of Malad for the block. Mariscal again to serve. Taken at the 10-foot line. They'll set up Horsley in the middle. Bounced off the top of the tape. Messes with the trajectory. Parkinson dives to her right. But it goes over the top of her arms, inbounds. On that far side in front of the west side bench. 21-14 and another kill for Horsley, who will now serve. Right to Mariscal. Henderson right at the tape. Set us up Kundick, and that will be blocked by Nelson on the solo block in the middle. (22-14), Horsley again to serve. Comes to the left side now. Parkinson to Henderson. Kundick again. This soft touch this time ends up going through as she is all smiles. Coming back to serve after her kill attempt. And successful cashing in on that attack. 22-15. Into the net goes Kundick. (23-15) on the error now. The ball will head on over to the opposite end of the court. Malad 2 points away from the 3-set sweep. Kimberling to serve to Mariscal. Just above the head and then cleared back over by Bingham on the near side. Malad will settle up underneath it. Nelson with the attack. West side able to collect it and set back up on the opposite end. Oglesby diving to her right, keeps it up in the air. Jones off of Henderson's partial block into the middle and down onto the hardwood at the 10-foot line. This is now set and match point for the Lady Dragons. 24-15. Parkinson to Henderson. Now Bingham just over and across, dug up by Horsley and Malad. Here's Jones, the outside hitter, and that will be it. Partially tipped at the line, diving into the middle as Beckstead goes off of her arms and out of into the middle. Onto the hardwood. 25-15. The third set is complete. Malad gets the 3-set victory. We'll come back to you for our Ralph's Construction postgame show right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch. Relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training. Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa Jay's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now, stay tuned. The Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming up next.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Step into a realm of beauty and sophistication at Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Immerse yourself in the gentle radiance of our exquisite and popular candles, filling your home with captivating fragrances that embrace the senses. Bring refined tranquility into your home and elevate your connection to harmony through our exquisite decor, all while staying here in Franklin County. Elevate your living space with the allure of Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Visit us today on 10th North Main Street in downtown Preston.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You. Not just a name, but a commitment.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Welcome into the Ralph's Construction post-game show. I am Cody Olsen, getting things ready for you to wrap things up. Malad takes the 3-set victory here. It was a 25-18 victory in the first. That was a closer battle. Westside actually led for a good portion of the beginning of that. Then things kind of to come off the wheels in that second set. Westside tries to take another late game push at the end, but they end up dropping that one 25-15 as 3-set win for Malad. They will probably end up getting the first overall seed in District 5 come district playoff time. It's time for us to talk about our Farm Bureau statistics. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, Brittany and Braden Smith, great people, fantastic agents. Go ahead and see them. Seriously, they're great. Great agents that are helping you protect the things which matter most in your life. They care about the community. They care about you and the things that you care about. So let them be your insurance agents here in the Preston area. Madaskal leads the team with 8 kills. Britta Grimm with 7. Croft with a game-high 6 blocks. She did great tonight. Bingham helping in there as well. A lot of this team had to kind of overcome the offensive prowess of Malad. There was a few over returns tonight, and you can just tell that there was a lot of velocity coming off the right arm of Hallie Horsley tonight. I thought the girls held up pretty well. I think they showed some fight. Malad is a very good program. I think they're going to make a deep run in state this year. Now it's all about winning on senior night, which is tomorrow against Bear Lake. We'll be there. I will be there calling that game. We'll have video for you to do that in case you are wondering. And we'd like to go ahead and thank all of you for joining us here tonight. This was a fun game. We wrap things up here. I'm Cody Olsen. Our last little item of business was our I Care For You highlight play of the game. Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot of video tonight due to the NFHS and the blackout that they have here. But I'd like to go ahead and give it to Holly Croft. Holly had a huge night in terms of blocks, went against probably the outside hitter of the district, dare I say outside hitter, competing for Player of the Year in Hallie Horsley this year as a senior. Had 6 blocks against Horsley tonight. She gets our I Care For You highlight play of the game. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Lance Henderson here providing vision care services to Cache Valley and Franklin County and beyond since for the last 43 years. Contact them at either their Logan or Preston office. Their Preston office located right on State Street. I'm Cody Olsen saying thank you so very much. I'm going to wrap things up. We'll see you guys all tomorrow for our senior night. And as always, go Pirates. Oh, and a big shout out to all of our friends at mylocalradio.com, including John Beverly, our audio-visual technician, Dan Hubbard, and our executive producer, Val Cook. As always, go Pirates.
The proceedings have been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used without written consent from Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this production of Westside Pirate Athletics on mylocalradio.com. Until next time, go Pirates!